Fairly Odd Parents Wiki 8074 pages. SIGNINREGISTER. Explore Original Series Live Action A New Wish Community. Hazel Wells. Gender female. Species human. Fairy, temporarily. Age 10. Hair color dark brown. Eye color brown. Personal information. Residence The Wells apartment. Hazel's building. Philadelphia. Affiliations geologist. Aliases Hazelnut. Hazelsaurus. Baby girl. Pudding pop. Pumpkin. Small fry. Squirt. Hoozle. Hazel. Harold. Hazard. Hazenbran. Hexagon. Hammer time. Hatchling. Hairnet. Hazmat. Hinkle. Habitat. Interests rocks. French fries. Prime meridian. Making wishes. Scary movies. Friends Jasmine Tran, best friend. Win Harper, best friend. Tony the Ant. Berry. Kengueth. Dev Dimmadome. Formerly. Enemies Dev Dimmadome. Amy Krentz. Cookie. Denzel Crocker. Vicky. Godfamily. Godparents Cosmo, Godfather. Wanda, Godmother. Godsiblings Peary, Godbrother. Family. Parents Angela Wells, Mother. In, females, kids, humans. Hazel Wells. Character Trivia Appearances Gallery. Hazel Antoinette Wells, 1, is a 10-year-old girl who is the main protagonist of The Fairly Odd Parents. A New Wish. She is the current godchild of Cosmo and Wanda, after Vivian Turner and Roy Raskin. 2. She's the daughter of Angela and Marcus Wells. And sister to Anthony Wells. She's described in the show's theme song as feeling all alone, due to Anthony leaving for college. Thus the reason she received the fairies. Contents, Hide. 1 character. 1.1. Description. 1.2. Voice. 2 Personality and traits. 2.1. Weaknesses. 3 Background. 3.1. Early life. 3.2. Family. 3.3. At school. 4 Relationships. 5 See also. 6 Notes. 7 References. Character. Hazel Wells is a 10-year-old African-American girl who is spunky, fun, curious, and highly imaginative. She is a small fry in a big world. When Hazel moves to the big city of Philadelphia on account of her dad taking on a new job and is forced to leave behind everything she once knew, her friends, her home, and her big brother Anthony, she's left feeling smaller than ever before. But that's not about to stop her. In spite of her miniature stature, Hazel is bold. She's enthusiastic about life and all its wonders. And is an adventurer who loves to explore and ask questions. It's what makes her such a great wisher. She's curious about people, and the world, and hungry to learn more about her place in it. At the very start of the series, she's feeling a little more on the introverted than extroverted side. She's in a new town and trying her best to be happy about it, but she always felt her brother Anthony was like her secret superpower. He was smart, kind, confident, and most importantly, big. Having Anthony around was an instant in with people at school. All her teachers already knew and loved him. Mean kids knew she had a protector, and cool kids thought she was cool just by association. Without him, she's like Linus without his blanket. Dumbo without his feather. Without him, she's just Hazel. And just in this moment at least, she doesn't feel like that's enough. Being chosen by Cosmo and Wanda as their fairy godkid is just the push Hazel needs to bust out of her shell and blossom. Where Timmy's wishes were often self-serving, Hazel, at times, cares too much about other people. A little empathy is great. An overabundance of it can lead to mental fatigue and, well, chaos. Making wishes, and mistakes, and learning from them will teach her to love and put herself first, and share that love with the rest of the world. And once the wishing begins, look out, because just like with Timmy, Hazel's wishes are driven by who she and 14 more. VIEWSOURCE 26. Fandom. Beta. Fan. Central. Games. Anime. Movies. TV. Video. Wikis. Starter. Wiki. V.E. V.E.D. Marcus Wells, father. Siblings Anthony Wells, older brother. Production information. First appearance Fly. Voiced by Ashley Crystal Hairston. Is, and by the fact that she is a child. 2. Description. Hazel is a 10-year-old African-American girl with curly dark brown hair, brown eyes and a gap in her front teeth. Her regular attire consists of a blue sweater with pink stripes, blue pants and green sneakers. Voice. Hazel Wells is voiced by Ashley Crystal Hairston. Personality and traits. Hazel has a bit of an intellectual edge and tends to overthink things, thanks to her brainy mom and dad, so her wishes will have an extra layer of smarts to them. However, the bit of knowledge behind the wish won't necessarily make it a wise wish. Children are charmingly lacking in critical thinking skills. Hazel cares deeply about other people and fairness, so help you if Hazel sees you cut in line or litter, so a lot of her wishes come from her compassion and her sense of right and wrong. Unfortunately, 10-year-olds don't have a great grasp on nuance and tend to think of justice in black and white, and that is gonna lead Hazel into some sticky wishes. Hazel's an oddball with unusual interests and instincts. Timmy's whole thing was that he was an average boy with average boy wishes. Hazel is different, partly from being around her dad's studies of freaky happenings in human history, partly from being around her mom's studies into the human mind, also freaky, but also, it's just who she is. She's a feeler, adaptable, and full of imagination. This manifests in myriad ways, from turning her thoughts into songs and singing them aloud, to having niche obsessions with nature, to collecting a bunch of twigs, putting googly eyes on the twigs, and naming all the twigs. Hazel's wishes and adventures will inevitably result in making a lot of beautiful, messy mistakes. Hazel will learn and grow from each of these mistakes, just as all kids do. But Hazel's learning and growing is gonna be full of magic, making it a heck of a lot more fun than the slow, boring growth the rest of us had to put up with. Hazel is also very mature, especially for her age. Weaknesses. TBA. Background. Early life. When introducing herself to her new class, Hazel mentions that she used to live in the suburbs before moving to an apartment in Philadelphia, though she doesn't specify where exactly she lived. She was also very close to her older brother Anthony, who moved to college some time before Fly. Family. Hazel's closest relatives are her parents and her brother Anthony, who she always looked up to. At school. At school, Hazel is more on the introverted side, though slowly comes out of that shell. Relationships. Main article, Hazel Wells /relationships. See also. List of Hazel Wells's wishes. Notes. TBA. References. 1 Hazel Patazel. The Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish. Season 1. Episode 27. The 23rd of July, 2024. Nickelodeon. 22.02.1 The show's pitch Bible. Hazel Wells. CHARACTERGUIDE. Godchildren. Schools in the Fairly Odd Parents. Categories. Community content is available under CCBY unless otherwise noted. Advertisement. Hazel with her fairy godparents. Advertisement. Explore properties. Fandom. Muthied. Fanatical. Follow US. Recent images. Others like you also viewed. Popular pages. More fandoms. Fantasy. Hazel Wells. 3 days ago. Dimsdale Elementary Denzel. School. 4 days ago. Crocker /images. 5 days ago. Dev Peary The Fairlitimivikipu Fantanadale Wells Cosmo. Peary. The Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish. Timmy Turner. Dev Dimmadome. Poof. Overview. What is fandom? About. Careers. Press. Contact. Terms of use. Privacy policy. Digital Services Act. Global Sitemap. Local Sitemap. Community. Community Central. Support. Help. Advertise. Media Kit. Contact. Fandom apps. Take your favorite fandoms with you and never miss a beat. Fairly Odd Parents Wiki is a fandom TV community. View mobile site, check out fandom quizzes and challenge your friends.